I wanted to talk about something that I did last year that was a pretty major change, and I wasn't going to talk about it until after I had tested it long enough that I felt good about saying anything about it. As many of you who've known me for a while know, I've always been a Garmin guy. I was in the league of Garmin. They're great products, do not get me wrong, they're great products. Best battery life you'll find in a sports watch. But having said that, I've been eyeballing the Apple watches for a while, and the only reason I held off from them is I didn't want to charge my watch every day. But last year they came out with a new product, the Apple Watch Ultra, and I bought one. Got one last October, and I will tell you, it is a great watch. I love, number one, not having to run with my telephone because I can take text and calls on this watch. But the battery life is phenomenal for everything that this watch does. So, you know, you're looking at, with regular use, 3 days before you have to charge it. And I believe, good morning, I believe according to the latest specs on them, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 will actually go for 17 hours on GPS with listening to music. And what I can tell you is I ran the Berlin Marathon and listened to music the entire time, just about, and my watch did great. Didn't even have to charge it for even several hours after that. We went out to eat after the race. We went back to our hotel. I got cleaned up, went back out, and got some nice German food. Got me some sausages and some sauerkraut. Anyway, I digress. The watch worked great. I didn't have to charge it till later that evening after running a marathon. So I will tell you, the furthest distance I've ever run is a 50K, which is a Badwater Cape Fear 50K. And I'm back in Johnston County, by the way, now. But anyway, it's a great watch. I like the fact that it has such a visible display. The latest version actually has 3,000 nits on the screen, the OLED screen. It's very bright. It's one of the brightest displays you'll find, retina display. Mine has 2,000 nits, and I can tell you it's plenty bright. But the latest version, the Ultra 2, is even brighter than mine. But it does have night mode as well, which turns the display red to be easier on your eyes and easier to see in the dark. But it has a phenomenal compass. I also will tell you too that running in urban areas, and this is something that the Ultra is known for, is running in urban areas with a lot of other smart watches nearby, such as Chicago Marathon, Berlin Marathon. The GPS is very, very accurate. In fact, I have found personally that in those environments, as well as on trail runs, the GPS on this Apple Watch Ultra in the last year that I've been using it is actually more accurate than my Garmin Fenix 6X Sapphire ever was. And so I'm very proud to say that I'm now an Apple Watch Ultra user. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 was just released last month. I'm not an ambassador for them. I do have a link to the Apple Watch Ultra 2 on my Amazon storefront if you want to check that out. It costs about what the Garmin Fenix 6X Sapphire cost me back in 2020 when I purchased it. And I own several Garmin watches. I love Garmin watches, but I have to say, now that I've tried the Apple Watch Ultra, I love it, and I don't think I'll be going back. So I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on that. I didn't even know until just this past week that my friend Ray Zahab lives up in Canada. He's one of the 3 fellows that ran across the Sahara Desert. A wonderful guy, does all kinds of terrific expeditions. And so anyway, I just found out he helped with the product release on that and last year, and has been using it as well. And he runs in some very extreme environments in the Arctic and in the deserts. And he has a really wonderful nonprofit organization that promotes expeditions for young people and so forth. Impossible to Possible is the name of that, I believe. He also has a really cool coffee company called Capic. So check those out if you get a chance. Look up Ray. He's a very interesting fellow to follow. But he helped with the release on the Apple Watch Ultra. And that's a terrific endorsement right there to show you what these watches will withstand. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to my run. I hope this has been useful to you. If you have any questions about the Apple Watch Ultra that I can answer, feel free to reach out to me. I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you what my experience has been if you want more details, and I can tell you more about the different options.